slap, and that's how they know.
Yeah, you know about SpongeBob SquarePants because of the TV show that started airing in the 90s. I can't wait for the nostalgic moment where we learn about a backstory for a character that I would rather see shot in a public square.
I found the problem with the engine. What is that?
These squirrels are cartoon talking characters, but the raccoons are not. They're just regular animals.
No, I was not paying attention.
Okay, there was a real raccoon on screen, and it's been the only real animal so far.
I don't think you're supposed to think about that.
I sure am. There was a real raccoon, which is also like kind of a rodent among these rodents, but they have faces and thoughts, and that one didn't, and that bothers me. That doesn't have thoughts.
Your grandpa's birthday with me? April 1st? Can I make you this one?
No, let's Plankton not do it.
Just some kind of point of saying he bought him. It's not very early. It's not like, oh no, Plankton's gonna enslave and kill everybody. It's, oh no, Wanda Sykes gonna turn us into toys.
So it's Tsunami Muse from Drag Race. It was so boring, and I rarely say that about movies.
Did you see this in the theater, and did people leave?
No, this movie didn't release in theaters. It was Netflix exclusive. But the Ryan's Toy Review movie is in the theaters in like 3 days.
Why?
Because it's friggin' awesome.
This ain't great after like the Dan Schneider Nickelodeon foot thing. That's just like a running thing about Nickelodeon having issues with feet, and we're just gonna lean into that real hard right now. Really?
It's a Miyazaki game. Get out of here.
More feet.
What do you want everyone at the pool to see already saw?
That's equally current. We have to see all the feet. Yeah, we gotta tickle them too. We have to have SpongeBob. Tickling was weird. Hey, do you remember when the Nickelodeon logo was a foot?
Yes.
It was like during the height of everything going on, and they made their logo a freaking foot.
Oh, I'm excited to see Tsunami's backstory. That was the best scene in the entire movie.
When I was a girl, I went to the ocean.
You are not ready for this. It's the best scene in the movie, I think.
What the frick?
She could take them out of the water. And it's so good.
They couldn't just like find a little girl.
No, this is so much better.
It's literally not. Oh my god, you can see the mask.
Yeah, then it like flips sides.
Ah! How is that the worst thing we've ever seen in one of our movies? This might be the worst movie we've watched on the channel. Because it's not only is it boring, but it looks bad and it's annoying.
Beloved franchise.
It's ruining something. Yeah, that was insane.
Are you ready for Mr. Electric moment? Because that's not as bad as it gets.
No.
That's an older something?
Why do you got a body gimbal? Why are you a foot shorter than you already were? This literally looks worse than the robot fight scene in Spy Kids 3. Humor!
Like in 2024, or even like 2016, if you're making up, clean up one joke, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I worked at Kroger and I had to announce that we needed cleaners in places. I used to kill myself every time I had to do it. I was the cleaner who had to respond to those calls to clean up messes that other people made. It made me want to kill myself again. I was the cleaner. I was the mess. Stop. No. That's not how that works. If that's ever a recurring SpongeBob character, I'll freaking destroy my TV. What's Jackson's?
Mommy's mother.
Why do we have a guy left up there? He's there. It's late to get back on the
Freshman hours.
Is that Boeing, like, spaceship that isn't working?
Boeing's what you mean? Boeing has never killed anybody.
Astronauts that are stuck in the ISS.
Boeing has never done anything wrong, has and never will kill anybody or leave anybody stranded in space. We love you, Boeing. Thank you, Boeing, for sponsoring this video. Hey, look, they made it back to Bikini Atoll. They let the Earth rotate under them. It was pretty clever. Oh, is it gonna fall right into the spot, or is it gonna be crooked? Please be crooked. At least make it crooked. That would be funnier. No. Even the roads reconnected perfectly. God forbid we make a joke in this movie that's supposed to have jokes in it. What was the standout joke from this movie? Cheeks.
My favorite joke was when they made this movie, and we're gonna put it on Netflix.
I'm so glad that we've introduced 5 new characters or whatever, I think, that we're never gonna see again. If you threatened everyone in my family, I couldn't tell you any of their names. And you could probably get one of them. No, I seriously had. What's the dad's name? Oh, now what's the mom's name? Remember, my family said stay out here. Okay, well, if the dad's name is Pa, what's the mom's? Like Linda, because why not? It's Ma. Okay.
This movie's so boring. It's so bad.
That's insanely boring and stupid and awful.
Hey, torture method. We lock you in a room and make you watch the Sandy Cheeks movie over and over.
We fry Guantanamo Bay.
Kids.
Well, we have a whole playlist of better SpongeBob movies. Even the one that's an advertisement had jokes in it, so watch that one instead. Watch the original one because that's the best one.
My whole red wine, honey sauce.
My heart is pounding.
One BT this season has been missing his face, and I've had lots and lots of space suggestions from you on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Well, I'm ecstatic to announce that my friend, Ryan Rudge, a custom ThOMas face maker, has very kindly made a replacement face for me. This has been casted from his own model using polymer, and then hand-painted to match. Not only has Ryan painted Diesel's face beautifully, but I think he's captured the look of the character much more accurately than Hornby did. No offense. Ryan's looking to make this into an actual business, so if you'd like him to make you a custom face, you can send him a direct message via his Instagram or his email. After 15 years, the evil Diesel has finally.
Besides trying to make the world's hardest treasure hunt, so that anyone could solve it, I would paint them a massive portrait of themselves, in which I had secretly hidden $788 worth of Chili's gift cards in the back. And I got absolutely annihilated by the world's smartest 19-year-old, a kid named Andy. In the treasure hunt, there was 3 challenges. The first challenge was just a bunch of ones and zeros, and it wasn't binary. It was actually a Morse code substitution cipher, and it just gave you a bunch of random letters. But then at the bottom, it said, if you need a hint, here it is, E2 Brute. And E2 Brute was the last thing that Caesar said before Brutus stabbed him, and so it was a Caesar cipher, and a Caesar cipher is a alphabetical shifting cipher, and so if you take all those letters and you shift them through to the right, there's a secret password, which is look at all those chickens from Vine. Andy solved the first challenge in 19 minutes, and so I realized I needed to make the second challenge way harder, because Andy was way smarter than I thought, and so I made an audio file, which sounded like gibberish. But if you reversed it, it was a language from the Philippines called Tagalog. It translated to, this fish swims in the ocean, it swims in a large group, is the color of the Russian submarine whose captain is from Scotland. 2 words. The first word has 3 letters, the second word 7 letters. And Andy does not speak Tagalog. He was in an airport at the time, and he went around to 70 different people and just asked people, does anyone know this language? Until he found out eventually that it was a red herring. And the actual clue was hidden deeper within the audio file. You can embed images in audio files, and Andy did a spectrograph analysis and found that it said password FriEnD.
Chicago, they got a new thing called FriEnD.
But I didn't say where that went. And so eventually he found a secret password protected part of my website, which he typed it in and it brought him to a blank page. But it wasn't actually blank. There was a secret white square hidden within, which he downloaded as a PNG, brought into Photoshop, and then played with the levels. Figured out that there was a secret phrase that said your password is, I could have dropped my croissant.
I'm gonna drop my phone.
He solved the second challenge in 2 hours. I was so disappointed in myself. So for the final challenge, I really needed to step up my game. So I made these 6 tiles that had these discolored sections on them. And if you brought all the discolored sections and rotated them, it turned into Obi-Wan Kenobi, where he says, these are not the droids you're looking for. So that was another red herring. The actual clue was these discolored sections here. And if you brought it in the 3rd dimension and then made a cube and then distributed shapes through the discolored section from both sides, and then you rotated the cube, it turned into the Vine logo. And I didn't say where that went, but he went on my Reddit, found that I had commented in a subreddit 3 months ago. He messaged the mods with the password and became a moderator. Once you're a moderator, you can see deleted posts. And there was 3 challenges. Number 1, belly flop. Number 2, sit down and take a picture where you're looking like a sad king. And number 3, make a half-court basketball shot. And he solved the final challenge in like 4 hours. And so I painted him this big portrait of himself, and it said, and he wept, there were no more seas to conquer, which is the line from Alexander the Great. And I took the $780 towards gift cards and put it back.
Hi, babe.
What's all that?
I want choppy.
No, I'm gonna return all that. No way.
Oh, why?
We haven't done our taxes yet. We can't spend more money.
Wait. I have an idea. I got this. Hey, honey.
need a favor. I need to get my taxes done before my husband returns.